Hey guys, today I'm going to tell you how to get rich in Pixel Worlds. First we're going to talk about how to get more world locks, and then at the end we're going to talk about how to get more gems that you can ultimately use, for example, to buy anything from the shop as well as world locks. So basically there are 3 ways to get more world locks. You can either buy them from the shop, you can trade them from other players, or then you can find them from random worlds. First, let's look at the trade. Before you even try to profit from trading, you should have at least few world locks with you. So if you're just starting out and you don't even have your first world lock yet, here's a link on the top right to our video how to get your first world lock so you can get the ball rolling. Buy low, sell high. This is our first trading tactic that we're going to talk about. So it means that you see somebody selling some item, for example Thor's helmet, and then you go and try to buy it maybe cheaper than it actually is trading, because sometimes trading can be really hard, and sometimes if you just make an offer, they might sell it to you just a little bit lower, and then you can go and try to sell it a little bit higher. Here I ended up trading the Thor's helmet for the eye pet from the Halloween update, and I was very happy with that. Then I started to trade that eye pet and tried to get as much as I could. I got 12 world locks offer, so there would have been 1.5 world locks of profit, but then I got an offer of horror hair for that eye pet, and I was very happy with that because I think that the price of the horror hair will rise in the future. So in the end, I think I've made like 7 world locks of profit if I just keep that with myself and wait for a month or 2 for the price to rise up. So remember, you need to be very patient when you're doing trading like this. Our next tactic is kind of related to this because that's the update and event items. For example, in the last update, you could use souls to get into the Black Tower and you could collect them from different worlds. People bought 10 souls for a world log, so that was actually very profitable for you to just go and use like 10 minutes to gather up 10 souls and then just trade away those to a world log. So the next time an update comes into Pixel Worlds, check out all the update logs and figure out how that update works, and then try to find the item that you could profit on. Next, we are talking about mass production. Mass production is when you choose a block of any type and you make a lot of it. It needs to be a block that other players want to use to make their own worlds. For example, here I am mass producing and farming metal platforms. This is a very good way to earn world locks when you are a newcomer into the game and you don't have a lot of world locks, because most of these blocks that are very desirable are cross-breedables. So you don't need any world locks or wealth to start doing this. Another benefit in this is that you also get some gems that will help you a lot in the future, but this will take some time and it might get a little bit boring if you're doing this from day in to day out, so remember that this one needs patience as well. When you are mass producing a lot of different items and building blocks for a world, you might realize that you have tons and tons of blocks that you could use to build a great world. This is another way to make a great profit. So design a beautiful world, create that world, and then just go and sell it. You might even get a world of the week, and in the future there are some benefits to that as well. And of course you can sell that world, and if you get that world of the week, then that world will become even more valuable. Here are some few examples of what they could be, and right here this world mask has been created with a lot of, basic blocks, but it has been made so well that this is definitely worth a lot. Here is another one where the creator has combined like parkour with pixel art of Sonic the Hedgehog, and this actually is our new world of the week as well. So creating great, beautiful worlds is a very easy, maybe not fast, but fun way to get a lot of profit. Next we're going to talk about world hunting. Did you guys know that locks in pixel worlds decay if you don't log in for a certain period of time? Small locks, medium locks and large locks decay in 90 days and world locks decay in 365 days, so that's 1 year. When the locks have decayed, anybody can destroy them and claim that world for their own. I quickly went into the game to check out if I could find some, and in the first 20 minutes I think I found 5 of these worlds. Here is the first one called Hallu, and remember guys that if you don't want your world locks or locks to decay, all you have to do is just log in. In this kind of worlds you can find practically anything. Here is a second one called Anon, or Anon, however you want to pronounce that, and there's a decayed medium lock over there. For example, you could just take this world and sell the name of this world, so you could make a hefty profit out of this kind of worlds. Also, now that the game is more than 365 days old, it means that all players who have world locks and they have stopped playing, their world locks start to decay, so you could actually find almost anything. The possibilities are almost limitless. So I think world hunting in the future is one of the biggest ways to get rich very fast inside the game. The next way to get rich inside the pixel worlds is farming. So basically you just get blocks where you get a lot of gems, you place them to the ground and then you destroy them, and that's it. But for you to do that you need to know what blocks to farm, so let me tell you. The most basic farmable in the game is the magic stuff. It has a fast growth time, easy to destroy, and you can crossbreed it from marble and obsidian. Next one is candy cane block. It has a medium growth time, you can only get it from other players right now, it might come back in the Christmas. It gives you a decent amount of gems and it is fairly easy to break. Next we have the spike bomb. It is probably the best farmable right now. It gives you a lot of gems, it is very easy to break, but it is hard to obtain. You can buy it from other players and it is expensive, but it will pay itself back. Oh, and let's not forget it takes ages to grow. Of course, there are other farmables as well, like Kiwi Block, Bling Bling Block and Sci-Fi Background. So if you're looking to get some gems by farming, any of these 6 will do, depending on what kind of play style you have. So I recommend you to test them out and see what suits you. We have one more way to get rich in pixel worlds left, and it is the Netherworld.